My original search was drugs performance enhancing in parentheses athletes testing. The results seem to really lean towards non-biased sources such as professional journals and those like that. The first website I went to is procon.org, and I really like this source. I would say I would put it in the category of professional journal, as it does quote a lot of people who have some professional degree or PhD in the field, and I really like it as a non-biased source because it separates the information. There are different sources who are both for and against drugs, so it really gives a non-biased opinion of each issue concerning performance enhancing drugs. Second website that I chose from my original search results is found on the US Anti-Doping Agency. I would probably give this website a very biased source, even though it would probably be considered some form of academic journal, as it does give very quality information, but it is since it is an anti-doping agency, it probably leaned towards opposing the use of PEDs. My last source is from CNN. This is the only news report I could find with my original search, most of them focused on either organizations, government or otherwise, or professional journals. The reason I like this website is it offers a timeline of the use of PEDs in sports, so you really get to see its transformation and how it's used today versus when it was first introduced as a mainstream use in athletic sports. Although my first search gave me a lot of academic material and academic journals, it really didn't give me any news sources or peer-reviewed journals or personal blogs, which I was also looking for concerning my topic. And so instead, for my second search, I switched out the last word for health instead, hoping to get some more answers concerning how athletic health is affected by drugs, not just how drugs are being used within the sports industry. One of the first results, which I found really interesting, was a mayoclinic.org website. I really found this interesting because it did address the issue of health, which I was looking for, but it did so in a way that I didn't expect. I didn't expect clinic websites to be among the first results for PEDs. I like this website because it really breaks down exactly what PEDs do to the body and what the different types are, and it really gives a lot of definitions, but one thing it lacks is that it doesn't give any first-hand accounts or relate these to the sports industry at all. For my last search, I really wanted to get away from academic journals because I had found so many in my first two searches, and so instead I took out all the words except for athletes and shortened performance enhancing drugs to just PEDs, and included the word cheating because I wanted a more first-hand account or popular newspaper information concerning this subject, because I think that before I was getting very broad answers. The website I found in my search is Huffington Post Sports, and this is a really great entry piece that really sums up PEDs and has a lot of popular news concerning it and gives a first-hand account on not only how athletes are dealing with PEDs, but how the population as a whole is dealing with PEDs on a more intrapersonal level. My top 3 picks are Pros and Cons because of its unbiased constitution, CNN because it provides an excellent timeline of events, Huffington Post because it gives a very intrapersonal account of PEDs. I think overall my searches yielded a lot of different varied results, even though I had to change the searches a few keywords. My question did not change, but I wanted to know more about PEDs.